Today we're talking all about backpacks. Here at Sequoia Supply we carry a wide variety of backpacks, and I'm just going to give you a quick rundown on how to pick one. Some real basic fundamentals. I think the first thing to start with is deciding what you're going to be using your pack for. Because you've got everything from large expedition packs to medium-sized day packs, winter-specific ski touring packs, little day hiking packs. There are so many packs out there, too many decisions. So start with what you're going to do with your pack and what you're going to do mostly with your pack. The first step when you come in to pick a pack is, after you've thought about what you're going to be doing with your pack, whether you're going on an expedition or whether you're just doing a little day hike, is to pick a harness for that pack that's going to be comfortable. It doesn't matter how nice it looks or how big the pack is or how little the pack is. If it's uncomfortable, you're going to be uncomfortable and unhappy. So pick a harness that's going to work for you. When you're picking a harness, you want to look for shoulder straps that are going to wrap your body well. You want them to come over the shoulders in a nice contour. You want to look for a waist belt that suits the weight you're going to be carrying. If you're carrying a heavy load, you want to have a nice, meaty, healthy waist belt that's going to hold the weight up. You want it to wrap nicely around your hips and feel comfortable. Basically above the crown of your hips. You're going to want to check that the shoulder straps fit comfortably over your shoulders. And you're going to want to check that these load lifters here, which pull the pack in tight to your back so that the weight is closer to you, do not pull too far down, because otherwise it pulls the load down on your spine. You want to watch for that the pack is the right length for your torso. And from there you want to look for harnesses that are really comfortable. So we're also going to talk about harness systems that are designed for men and for women. These are two identical packs. These are both Deuter Air Conduct Ultra 50s, and the women's is a 45. In both cases, the internals of the pack are the same, but the harness systems are different. In this one's the women's. It's got a hip belt that's designed for women's hips and shoulder straps that will work around the bust. The other thing that it's done is that the torso of the pack is slightly shorter, so that your load lifters are not too high, causing the shoulder straps to be pulled up and away from you, as opposed to pulling the load close to your body. After you've decided what pack what you're doing with your pack and what size of pack you want, the most important thing is the harness. From there, you kind of want to look into what kind of features the pack has. For a winter touring pack, this pack is loaded with features to contain probes and shovels and skis. It's designed so that it can sit better in the snow, but it won't do very well for heavy rain. Packs that are designed more for summer and height all round, a lot of the Deuters actually come with an integrated rain cover in the pack, so that you can wrap that around the pack and keep the rain out if you're hiking in foul weather, which is a real plus. Other features you're going to want to look for are exterior attachment points, places for water bottles, places for water bladders, places for your trekking poles, as well as if hip belts have pockets for cameras or trail snacks. Just little things to make your life a little better on the trail. Another really important thing to consider in your pack is ventilation along your back. In the summer, when it's really hot and you're hiking, having extra layers against your body just makes for a really sweaty t-shirt. So a lot of the pack designers have come up with new ways to breathe and to keep airflow along your back. If you take a look at this Deuter here, one of the key features it's got is a large pass-through space between your body and your pack. The air can get in there and keep ventilation on your back. You'll see that it's a nice light mesh with a very large airspace behind. One of the drawbacks to this kind of pack, though, is that it's keeping the weight further away from your body. So if you get a really large pack or a really heavy pack, you're now pushing that weight further away from your body and making it heavier and more uncomfortable. So another thing that they have out there is a much more mesh pad. It's hard to see on camera, but this is actually just a series of strings and very wide mesh that allows for very good ventilation, while at the same time keeping the weight of the pack close to the body. You want to pick a pack that is going to suit what you're doing for that activity. Taking a really large backpack for a small half day or 3/4 day hike is overkill, and you're gonna end up overloading it with more stuff than you need and make your pack way heavier than you need. Something smaller and a little more compact will keep your packing more reasonable. And instead of carrying those extra features you might think you want to have, and making your pack super heavy and spoiling your trip, because instead of enjoying the mountains, you're struggling with a pack that's way too heavy. Come on down to Sequoia Supply. We'll help you find the pack that fits your needs.